Hi everyone, I'm Arumilli Kanti. This live video in my personal YouTube channel. My personal YouTube channel, youtube.com/ at the rate of Kanti Kalyan Arumilli. Now, let me tell you something. Paying my normal bills. I have some workloads as part of my own IT startup, Allied Technology and Services Limited. I have some workloads in Azure, I have some workloads in AWS. Azure, I have Microsoft Azure sponsorship through Microsoft for startups, and I have a little bit of workload in AWS. I'm going to pay my AWS bill. By the way, this live video associated with my personal email address kantikalyan@gmail.com, and let me show you. This associated with kantikalyan@gmail.com, right? Now, I'm going to log in into my AWS account, and my AWS account associated with another personal email kantikalyan@outlook.com. By the way, this is my YubiKey passwordless, FIDO authentication. Not in with AWS, FIDO authentication. Multi-factor authentication, YubiKey biometric, and now billing and cost management. Bills. Here is my bill for an amount of 3,764. Complete payment. Hey, do you see here? Amazon has allowed using UPI. I'm gonna use UPI. That way I can use my phone pay. and I'm going to add my alternate email address as my, you know, payment method. Verify and pay. Now I get an alert on my mobile. See? See? Here, and then I click pay, and I'm paying from my ICICI bank account associated with my own mobile number. Payment done. Here is a SMS confirmation from ICICI saying the amount has been deducted. And here is a confirmation on AWS, the amount has been paid. Right. Now, I'm going to log out of this, sign out. And now, I sometimes I use this mobile, like a credit card known as one card. I'm going to pay the bill for one card. I'm going to use the same payment instrument. Here is the amount. Pay now. Total amount. Pay now. Phone pay. See, I have paid my credit card bill. And then I'm still, here is a SMS from ICICI saying the amount has been deducted from my ICICI bank account. Now, I'm paying using Airtel. I'm paying my Airtel. I'm paying, like my mom and dad's mobile, um, cable TV, like the television, the dish television from Airtel, and my own mobile. I'm paying 2 Airtel mobiles for my parents and for me. Phone pay. ICICI. Bill paid. Done. Here is an alert from ICICI, the amount has been deducted. And now I'm going to pay my own bill. PhonePe. ICICI. And here is a confirmation SMS from ICICI Bank. Now we are going to kind of pay the bills, etc. I have a very, very, very busy 3 days, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'm going to show my calendar. I'm attending some business workshop. Let me show you. I'm attending some business workshop from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. on 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And tomorrow, I have enrolled in something I'm going to show. And, because of that, tomorrow morning, 10 till night 11:30, very busy. Now let me show you. I have enrolled in something known as Next MBA. I think I might have shown in the past. I have studied MBA in London, United Kingdom, Hull International Business School, but my primary focus was on finance. And then I'm doing something known as Next MBA and marketing. Do you understand? I studied MBA with a focus on finance. And of course, for this, I paid using my own Bank of America. And then there was a further discounted course from the same people, Mastermind. So I have been enrolled in 2 tracks with Next MBA. What was a kind of, I think a few sessions once per month and something like that. So yeah, what was a kind of the next 3 days are going to be very, very busy. And let me tell you some. Yeah, so this is kind of what's happening over the next 3 days. And to avoid late payments, blah blah blah, paid my bills, so I don't have to worry about anything else for the next 3 days. And then regarding the MiniSaas, I'm planning a little AI-based feature for a WebVeta. As a matter of fact, I would say I'm planning several AI-based features. However, there are going to be some, two of the planned features are going to be rolled out into production within the next 2 weeks. And then a third feature is being planned, And this third feature can be a separate product by itself. Like it's a significant feature, and the third feature can be a separate product by itself. And on top of that, there is another feature being planned. So here's the thing. That I told you about two small AI-based features. Those are going to be rolled out into production by the 15th of May, in the next 12 days. A third, kind of a slightly bigger feature that can be rolled out as a separate product, going to be integrated into going to be developed and integrated into production by June 15th, next month, in the next 1.5 months, right? And then there is another planned feature, AI based, that's going to be rolled out into production by July 15th. So May, June, July, it's going to be about AI based features, and one of the feature significant enough to become to be rolled out as a separate product. So here's the thing. I'll explain. So I'm developing, right? I'm developing and doing all the etc. 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 And then I thought, hey, this is a very nice feature, and there are several other use cases. People can use this particular stay tuned announcement. Once the development etc. happens, I'm gonna show the prototype etc. 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 and I'm gonna roll out. Stay tuned. But I thought, hey, there are several other use cases, and anyway, I'm putting in the effort. I'm doing all the effort for a backend etc. Why not throw a little user interface on top of it? Done, right? I'm doing the backend development, I'm doing all of the development, and I'm integrating the backend development into WebVeta, etc., etc., etc. Why not throw a little user interface on top of it and make a separate product? A little bit of extra work, that's all, right? So that's the kind of the decision process in my mind when I made this decision to make one of the feature a separate MiniSaas, because I'm behind the scenes, kind of what you say. I'm putting in the effort anyway for the purpose of WebVeta. And I thought I'll throw a user interface and roll out as a separate MiniSaas. Stay tuned. Definitely, the feature is going to be very nice and very helpful. Stay tuned. Later, guys. Later. Thank you. Do not believe the rumors of the so-called lied people. They have invisible spying drone equipment, and because they have the invisible spying drone equipment, they did identity theft. Or maybe because they did identity theft, they're trying to cover up using the invisible spying drone equipment. But either way, the people with the invisible spying drones equipment are identity thieves, dacoits, cyber terrorists, whatever that lied group. Do not believe them. They are psychopaths. They are impersonators. They are distorting identities. They are, for all practical purposes, they are cyber terrorists, and they should be considered as terrorists. They have been harassing. They have been hacking. They have been violating privacy. They have been doing defamation, etc., 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 for over the past 7 years. And they are even creating identities under different people's surnames. And I heard some stories of people selling identities. So what might have happened? Someone from a different country comes, and then that person's and then that person somehow, I don't know, tries to impersonate or whatever of a different person, and then this person creates a different identity, some kind of some kind of a lot of identity distortion, fake identities, false identities, and there could be a lot of bad things, bad intentions, bad motivations, or there could the purpose could be economic offenses, like what should I say, kind of economic offenses such as insurance scams, etc., etc., etc. And the people using the invisible spying drones equipment, they are cyber terrorists. They even create stories of false affairs of as though like staying with the person, living with the person, blah 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 blah. Do not believe them. They are psychopaths. Later, guys. And the reason I showed, because like they are literal psychopaths. The people with the invisible spying drone equipment, literal psychopaths, cyber terrorists, terrorists.